Hello and welcome. I am Dustin Fletcher, co-DM of D4, a 5th edition actual play live streaming show coming to you live January 6th, 2019, 7 p.m. Eastern Time, 4 p.m. Pacific Time at Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook Live on Rock Punch ATL. I'm here today with one of our players. I think I've known you for a little while. What's up, buddy? You want to go and introduce yourself?
Yeah, absolutely. My name's Ethan Mansour. I've been a friend of Dustin's for years. My gosh, I think we've met years and years ago at LARP, and I don't know, I've been role-playing ever since I was like 12 in various games, various titles, and just happy to be a part of D4. Real excited.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Well, how you said you started role-playing at 12. What'd you start with? What got you into tabletop role-playing games? Role-playing games?
Well, being an Atlanta native, I got started with White Wolf. So, of course, all of like the supernatural stuff, like Vampire the Masquerade was, of course, my first, and then I literally bought every single book. My parents wouldn't let me buy the books until I was like 16 because it was like, they were like, oh, it's full of all this dark, evil stuff. And I was like, yeah, but that's the point. And so in any case, they eventually they acquiesced. And so I was playing that on the sly from like 12 to 15.
Yeah, like you do.
And then at 16, I started that. And then I got into a whole bunch of different things, LARP especially, which is where we met.
Yep, indeed.
And then Fate Core is what I play the majority of now.
So we're excited to sit you down and play some Dungeons & Dragons.
Yes, I am more excited about this because it's like, this is the weirdest, this is my big secret as a player. I actually have not played a ton of D&D. I played a 3.5 game. It was awesome, it was great, but it was just like, I was so overwhelmed, and everybody was there, was a veteran but me, so I was just quietly like, I don't want to start anything.
I don't want to mess up.
Yeah, but 5th edition is fantastic because it's so streamlined, it's really fast-paced, and it's really easy to understand, and so even I can get it.
I'm sure you'll be fine. We're super excited. We're big fans of 5th edition, and you know, I'm excited to actually DM for you. I've played in a couple of your tabletop games.
That's absolutely true.
And Devin and I both have run stuff for you at a LARP, but this will be our first time actually DMing for you at a table, and we're super excited.
I'm excited too. I'm a little terrified having seen all the things I've seen at LARP. I'm like, oh man, oh boy. Now there's no limitations. You can just do anything you want to my characters, and I'm sure there'll be many tears. I'm sure.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, goodness.
Only smiles of happiness.
Yes, only
that.
smiles. Everything's going to work out every time.
And so speaking of that, tell us a little bit about who you're playing.
So yeah, I'm playing Harold Hovelton, who usually goes by Harry. He's a bard, half-elf bard. Real snarky guy, self-absorbed, very into himself. Plays an accordion. Oh, I really wanted to try something different than your usual, like, violinist or flute. This guy is kind of rough and tumble, but he comes from like a very nice background of like he's like the assistant to I don't want to give away too much, but he's assistant to a very wealthy family, and so how he got there is pretty much through charm alone, no real talent. So it'll be interesting to see how he kind of tries to maintain that sort of air of I totally got it together behind all the snarky, like, I don't really care about this. So it'll be interesting.
Oh, that sounds fun. We cannot wait for that as well, and to really see. And you're learning how to play the accordion too, right?
Oh, absolutely, yes. So on the side, I figured that if I was going to learn how to play this character, it'd be interesting to actually get an accordion and practice with it. I'm terrible so far, but we're hoping by the end of the game, I'll be able to play maybe Frere Jacques or something, something real simple. We're not gonna hope for too much, but maybe I'll be able to play a little tune by the end of the game.
That sounds awesome. So, where can we find you on the social medias?
Oh, absolutely. You can find me at Mansour Ethan at Twitter. Also, Dictator Pinguino on Twitch.tv. And then Ethan Mansour on Facebook. I'm still building up that social media presence, but I promise you can find me there, and if you reach out, I'll reach out right back.
That's awesome. Thank you so much for being here.
Pleasure being here.
Once again, I am Dustin Fletcher. You can find me at FlashFletch on Twitter, and then at FlashFletch33 on Instagram. You can catch our D4 Twitter at D4DNDRPG on Twitter, and then don't forget again to tune in to us January 6th, 2019, 7 p.m. Eastern Time, 4 p.m. Pacific Time on Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube at Rock Punch ATL. And wherever you're watching us right now, go ahead and give us a like, subscribe, follow, click the bell, all that fun stuff. And remember to always be excellent to each other, and may you always roll with advantage.